there. Welcome to Newell's. Dietrich's been great at the meetings. Sure, have a look. Watch your back out there.
How can I help?
Welcome back. Can I interest you in anything?
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic? We'll have our research and development team take a look. If there's anything notable, we'll reverse engineer it, then recreate it with our own spin. And believe me, by the time our engineers are through, Trident won't even recognize it. Please, you're not the type that needs to be babied. If it makes you feel better, consider it a formality. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ularu wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
That is a magnificent dragon statue. Truly. I wonder how many people...
Can I help you? Name an appointment. That's neither your name or appointment. If you're expected, I need that information before allowing you in. So again, name?
She's with me, Maeve. We have an appointment with Ularu. She should be expecting us.
Thank you, Imogene. I'll mark you down as confirmed. Ularu's in a meeting with Genevieve, but they should be done any minute now if you want to wait right here.
Thanks, Maeve.
Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. No, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting. Look who's on the executive floor. Moving up, I see.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job? Simply put, our goal is to ensure the success of this company and keep things running smoothly. We supply our various departments with whatever resources they need in order to meet expectations. It's much easier said than done, believe me. In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle, right? I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. I'd use the word trust loosely. Those who come through get paid, and those who don't, well, they won't. That's exactly the type of operative I want. Someone who doesn't take no for an answer. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them. You get reimbursed once the assignment is complete. If you don't have the money by now due to poor financial skills, I can only hope you... Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Then we throw our drink to the floor and flip over a random chair, right?
According to Simon Rychek, it's the only real sport in the galaxy. But if you want a lesson in sports, just ask him. Movies are more my thing when it comes to entertainment. They're a batball team that sucks. They have about as much chance of winning the Universal Championship as Aurora does of going legal outside of Neon. Simon despises batball, though, which is why he crafted that response you give in return.
Exactly.
Just get what we need.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
All questions and concerns should be directed at Miss Salazar.
Marshall.
Got a moment?
Hey.
Let's catch up.
Been looking for you. Let's talk. Hey. The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
It's all about studying, housework.
Oh yeah, I agree.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the
Just passing through or here to stay?
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
I need to find a real bar. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going? Not much to see. Same old buildings, same old rocks. What I wouldn't give for a beer and some real entertainment around here. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Staryards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Do you take coupons?
They sure know how to pick 'em. you ready to pay up? For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth. I like the way you think. Perhaps. All right, I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now? You're going to like it. As you may guess, being an informant is not without... I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Malai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my... She's a freelance mercenary, used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing the Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. It saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam.
Really? Just like that? We aren't mercs for hire, are we? Ah, forget it. Maybe we will.
Good. Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said, you can find... Just remember to bring the gun back.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
I miss this ship. Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
humankind. Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you.
Hey. Been looking for you. Let's talk.
You shouldn't. Hey, what can I do for you? Nothing for us to do. Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you like. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Even on my worst days, take a break. Let's chat.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
Back, eh? How's it going?
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. The constellation, the artifacts.
Hi there. How's it going? What's up? See you later.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
Never quite had a friend like you.
Happy to listen. If you want help, I'm here. I'm right behind you.
Sarah! Sarah.
I'll try, but
I have been idle here for a long time. I believe Barrett would describe this state as
So, what's new with you today?
bored.
If you have any gear... Take care of yourself. Always a pleasure. Leaving? Oh, I see how it is.
That's about enough. State your business or I open fire. That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage. Oh yeah? From what? You're the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So... if you think I'm answering any questions, think again. All right, who sent you? Hmm? I'm not going to sit here and believe you found me to start threatening me. Bullshit. So, what's this alternative you're proposing? You think someone in my line of work gets to start over? That ship has jumped well beyond our galaxy. I have my ways. Is that part of your plan? Oh, really? And who's going to believe it with no body? I'm on my fair share of hit lists, and these people aren't just common criminals. They have resources. They'll find out. That's a bold statement. But one with merit. Anyone after my head would surely take her as the ultimate prize. All right. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word you won't be harmed, for whatever that's worth.
Something you need?
I'm impressed someone like you even managed to find me. And using Ember as proof of my death. My little fan club would eat that up. The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She's saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean. Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind. I suppose you have a point. I already have enough targets on me as it is. You make a good point. If you manage to find me, you certainly know who I am. And I don't know a thing about you. Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different? I already gave you Ember, and the truth is, you don't. Something you may want to keep in mind next time you make a deal with a total stranger. Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh start. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan. You got what you came for.
Time to move on.
Contraband? And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up. Well, with an so you got a taste of her deception before you finished the job. Just imagine knowing a creature like that was after your head. I haven't slept well in weeks. I haven't given it much thought. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm sure as hell not going to use it. The world it's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? Yes, let's. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion. Getting information is what you people do. I'm just a lowly, yet very well-paid informant. Best guess is it has something to do with Infinity getting into the NeuroM business. Stanley McMillan seemed to think Ryujin would be the one company threatened by this news. Oh, they will.
Whether you need single, double, or thin.
Well, I hope you never need it. Come to me if you need medical attention. Let me guess. Well, that's a relief. Sorry. I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it. I'm Dr. Flynn. Bollocks. Is that how I come off now? Work's getting to me, I suppose. It's always, Dr. Flynn, reattach me arm. Or, well, maybe if you took the time to properly dress yourself for the outside. Sorry for the rant, just... you know, I've been saying that going on 10 years now. You'd think I'd take me own advice, open up my own practice on a night. I'd be much happier, for sure. But the truth is, the pay is exceptional here, and all these careless idiots keep... I've often wondered why, myself. I've got some... But I also happen to know the miners can get very competitive, since their bonuses are... So that leads to a bunch of meatheads going out of their way to avoid following safety precautions. Of course. Okay, well, not even sure it's worth the ointment, but you're the patient. Oh, good. Well then. See you around.
this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Live where you work. Tired of commuting from distant systems to Sidonia every day? Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to rent.
Must have seen you in
Whether
passing
you
or
need
something.
single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has you covered. Inquire today.
I hope you know what you're doing. statue. The craftsmanship, it's unparalleled. I wonder if it was hand-carved.
They know how to make a client feel welcome, Amir.
I've got my eye on you.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. You've got a little spark in you. I like it. Now, let's see if what Mr. Rychek found was worth all the fuss. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. I suppose, since we're trusting you in this Project Dominion is our latest advance. Our current neuroamps are all external devices, but Project Dominion would be the first surgically implanted internal neuroamp on the market. The project itself was nearing completion, which is why exposing the mole is of utmost importance. Because you exposed this information, I have little reason to suspect you. That won't mean you'll be exempt from investigation.
My goodness, Ryujin has a mole problem. Huh. And here I thought your screening process would weed those individuals out. Such a shame.
Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fiennes, our chief security officer. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust you. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
So much for any faith in our security team.
Good, you're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to a mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building. Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance. Ularu has the ability to thwart any investigation, so it's imperative she knows nothing about this directive. Her knowledge and talents are why she's the chief of operations. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull in. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. We employ over 100 members of our security team. It's possible you'd be recognized, but even so, my authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify. If you get caught, the guards will follow standard procedure and lock you up in a cell for questioning. Provided you don't provoke them. And I strongly, these are your fellow employees. We want this. Directive Theta requires utmost secrecy for success. We don't know what connections the mole may have, so we can't risk informing her. At least one of us is. In the meantime, during that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can use. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn. Ularu doesn't know about Directive Theta, but as far as she knows, it's standard procedure, one that she no doubt has already made accommodation. This is why we're bringing in a third party. And it's also why secrecy is of utmost importance. Not even our own security detail can know, in case... It concerns me that you don't know. A disruptor is a It will stun your target.
Whoa, one moment. Let's take a breath and assess the situation before we start planning it.
Let me remind you that not only are we... It's in your best interest as well as... In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, any precautions to mitigate risk should be taken. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive...
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Hey there. Glad to see you again. We should get a drink sometime.
Got a minute to chat?
Yeah? What? Hey, I'm not here on the rare. It's never really been a problem. Done here. Time to move on.
Why bother? If they want to test...
Another day, another shift.
Not interested.
Or an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome.
We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Reliant Medical. It's time you were treated.
News from Sidonia. Governor Glenhurst has stepped down from his post under mysterious circumstances. What no one can agree on is what, why, and why now.
We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical wherever you go. It's time you were treated. Right.
Journalistic integrity at its finest. SS.
dangerous galaxy. But here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any affliction from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated
6 Crimson Fleet vessels were boarded in space
range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Reliant Medical. It's time you were treated.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life. Be here when you're ready. Then we should get another black eye. This does never-ending struggle to contain the
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment, or affliction from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Reliant Medical. It's time you were treated. Right.
with us. Title from last take.
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered.
One quiet day.
Our trained and
Too much to
certified
ask for?
physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment.
Your safety is almost guaranteed.
We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take
Or
Reliant
Galactic.
Medical with you wherever you
Against the
go.
customer satisfaction survey of
It's time you were treated.
Owen told me not to worry about it.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the hotel.
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you
I'm
covered.
just happy the data reflects the
Our
world.
trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go.
Has been ramping up production in Aquila City.
It's
They're
time
taking
you
away
were
money.
treated.
And it's not just Laredo that is or genetically
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the hotel.
It's time you were treated. Right.
Start collecting space, and now launching more and more assaults on ships in the sea. This death position.
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical,
Be here when you're ready. The hotel will
certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Reliant Medical.
Your safety is Mech Horizon is a fictionalized account of a mech pilot who
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment, affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs.
Mechs are banned by the Army because of their unconscionable destructive power.
Treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you
Ever run into
wherever you
spacers?
go.
Scumbags and
Reliant Medical.
scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not pinned down.
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment, affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment
Galactic
products,
Sanctum University faithful listen to hear their
so you
bells,
can take
but
wherever
don't
you
pacified,
go.
express frustration.
Reliant Medical.
is by far the best flavor.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion. And now
Yeah.
From cuts and scrapes to dislocated limbs. We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical. It's time you were treated. Right. It's a dangerous galaxy, but here, our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs.
You got a point
We also sell a full range of personal treatment products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. And affordable, and with a crime rating of only 60%. It's time you were treated. Right.
Banding together to defeat a large force of spacers preying on colonists.
I'll never leave Neon. For someone in my business, there's no better place. You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area reserved. Wow, nice to meet you too. Good thing you aren't with marketing. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. While you're snooping around in the tower, I just need you to hit up one more workstation on the way. It's Camden Chose. Just run the same program on the slate I'll give you, and you're good. It's that simple. Let's just say, it's nothing beyond something that Ryujin would do to anyone else. That's between me and another client. But you can bet if someone wants something in old Camden, it's not because they like him.
So you'd just casually rat out another Ryujin employee?
I hoped you'd see it that way. Like I said with Camden, once you're done, something I said? Neon's the only place where my talents are actually respected. You got no. Wow, nice to meet you. I've written up a... And should he? Nothing's for free, you know. While you're snooping around in the tower, I just need you to... It's Camden. Let's just say, it's nothing. That's between me and another client. But you can bet it.
We have something called integrity. You should try using it sometime.
Suit yourself. So why don't we get back? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. Ryujin is my second best long-term client. You know what? I like you. Maybe we can work some. You know, part of me could find some wiggle room. All right, you win. Know what? A pleasure. Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ularu Chen's computer, and the program... Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work. More than my little setup here can handle. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good... Here's the slate. I'll be...
there's something I need to talk to you about. So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct. You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation? The one that passed the torch to me? Hey, now, come on. There's no need. She doesn't even come close to how deeply. So, with that settled, I suppose. Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation. If it's all the same to you, I'd like... If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But I'll send her an invite and we'll see. Anyone else? Or will the... Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her.
Tried anything, you're dead.
don't belong here. I'm taking you down for questioning. Nice try, but the building is off. I'm starting to think you're trying to get away with... Well, if you say so. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Look, I'll trust you.
Suspect found.
I wish some of these robots were within Constellation's budget. They'd be an immense help to our operation.
fighting if you know what's good for you. Stop, in the name of the law. You're not authorized to be here. I'm holding you for trespassing. Nice try, but the... Well, Who did you say you were? Yeah, actually. Look.
Got you now!
find you eventually.
The job's done, and no one was seriously harmed. I'd call that an excellent day's work.
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
All of that money at their disposal and a cutting-edge megacorp like Ryujin can't prevent a hacker from leeching their data. Unbelievable.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. I can be sure because I know my business. But like anything, evidence alone can't tell the full story. The rest is up to you and Dalton to piece together. And don't be too sure about that. Imogene was practically raised in the corporate underworld. I'd almost guarantee there's intent behind everything she does. Here's the slate. As usual.
Is it done? I hope you realize what your negligence has cost this company. Your orders were to incapacitate or evade security, not go on a killing spree. Touché. At least we've established we're both failures. Now, let's see what sort of data was worth the lie. Was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this. Well, the motive could be anything. Credits, grudges. Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely.
Imogene? She doesn't seem the type. But maybe that's a tactic. If she had me thinking that way, perhaps it proves that she's a master manipulator.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance. I just want to avoid a scene. If she runs, the guilt will be apparent. And you'll have no choice but to dispose of her. As much as I'd like you to subdue her and bring her in, she knows what fate lies ahead for those who betray. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Don't cause any trouble.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense on their exit.
Better do this right. I don't want you to go breathing down my neck.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure, probably abusing her paid time off again. I know for a fact she doesn't have any external meetings or business. There are work skills and there are life skills. I can't help it if I have both. Well, that desk work is what keeps your cred stick full, and this company, too. So why are you looking for... Aren't you the boring one? I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Perhaps we need to get Dalton's permission to relieve ourselves as well. Good lord, this corporation keeps you on a short leash.
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's up to something. I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job. And there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here. Is there an echo in the room? Yeah, Frankie's is a front. Crap convenience store on the outside, high-tech hideout on the inside. Of course, the only people that really know that are Ryujin, Bayu, and the Syndicate itself. Yeah, because bosses love it when you go around them. Have word of advice. If you're planning on forgoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
A gala at the new Atlantis Freestar Embassy. That'd be a good way to gather intel.
Got a problem?
Have your fun. Live your best life. Be here when you...
Hope you're a paying customer. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Employed? Oh, yeah? I don't see your name on my guest list. Now, why don't you tell me what you really want? I know for a fact that young lady doesn't want to be disturbed.
Did I leave the stove on?
Don't worry, I turned it off before we left.
What? Just making sure.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen. What? I will never... All right, but...
Something move.
going on? Someone there?
Hold it right there, Ob. I need you to back down. Give me a chance to explain. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nyx owed me a favor and gave me the heads up. Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me. Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least... Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off. I'm not the one with motive here. First, I'm not about to reboot my life. Second, I'm not spending the rest of my life looking over... Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to... What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them... Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like... Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with. It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, my career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of it. Yes, it's what the technology does, and it explains why the evidence against me is so solid. Come to think of it, it also explains a few strange bouts of disorientation I've been having the past few months. That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she... This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just... Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll... And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
That mistake.
I hope this means we're back to business as usual.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
What's buzzing, cousin?
A lot on your mind? Yes, have a look. Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation.
Hey, Captain. Sure, I'm up for it. I'd love to chat again sometime. Oh, what's shaking, Bacon? Ask away, Captain. Oh, I know plenty. If she's any... I'm just pulling your leg, Captain. Amelia Earhart was a famous pilot from the United States. She was... It's a real shame about what happened to her. You know the story of her death, don't you? Gosh, it's a real sad story. She died during one of her flights. She was trying... Things went haywire over the Pacific Ocean, though. She crashed. Her death got a lot of attention because she was such a famous pilot. I bet Amelia would be just tickled. I actually think it's a real shame her death got so much attention. She had an inspiring life, too. Most people don't give her enough, but I guess that's what happens when your disappearance turns into one of history's greatest mysteries. Oh, I'm sure she would have just loved it. The ultimate dream for any explorer is to go somewhere no one's ever been before. Her determination is what inspires me. I've always looked up to her for that. You'll get a kick out of this. She was friends with Eleanor Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt's wife. Roosevelt actually recognized me when we woke up on Crucible. The two of them shared a lot of the same views on women's rights. Gosh, You mean her disappearance? You know, Roosevelt... I've heard plenty of batty theories, though. Some people think her navigator sabotaged the flight. Some people think she survived. As for me, I think she died in the... Oh, quit pulling my leg. And what would they do with her if they'd abducted her anyway? What a coincidence. I have... At least Roosevelt... As far as I know, yes. All I ever wanted was a taste of life outside Crucible. I never made it. It wasn't learning, per se. It was the facility's doing. It taught us things that the people we were cloned from might have known. I thought that'd make me a natural in the pilot's seat. But it's one thing to know something, and another thing to do it. That's a swell outlook, Captain. The real Amelia had a lot more training than I do. At least Roosevelt did. If you say so. I hope I wasn't too much of a bore. Great day for some exploring, huh? Be seeing you.
If you need something, I've got your back.
Well, if it isn't my favorite... walking paycheck.
One of these days, we need to actually get some sleep after going to bed.